moving on to another one of the bolters in Portland, who I think has a little bit more credibility behind their playoff push. I mean, that might be controversial, but I just think their core base of talent and depth is better than
and they've
what
been
the
there
Pelicans,
too, compared to the Pelicans.
Yep, I mean, they've won 7 straight, so one less than the Pelicans, but they are in third in the West right now. They'll face the Knicks today, so the Knicks are tanking, so they probably should hold on to that one. I mean, the third is the best they can do. They're not going to catch. Nobody's going to catch Houston or the Warriors now. It's too far away. But I think more importantly for the Blazers over the Pelicans, their win streak's been a lot more impressive. Warriors, Jazz, Suns, Kings, Timberwolves, Thunder, and Lakers, who have been a lot better. Yeah. But that Timberwolves, Thunder, Warriors, Jazz, that's no mean feat to knock those guys over.
They're the teams you need to beat to get that high seed, that third, fourth seed.
Yep. And I think the interesting thing with Portland is, looking in from the outside, you just say with guys like Lillard, McCollum, and Nurkic, you'd say great on offense and not great on defense. But it's actually the other way round. They're defensively, traditionally they haven't been great. Yeah. So they had the 6th worst defensive rating last year, 10th worst in the 15-16 season. But this year they have the 6th best defensive rating in the league. So, and over their 7-game win streak, their rating, if it was a whole season-wise, would be the best in the league. So they're rolling at the moment. And I think it's interesting because it's more of like the sum of their parts rather than having great individual defenders doing special things. Yep. I think it's interesting to compare them to a team like Milwaukee, who, if you look at Milwaukee individually, you go their length and athleticism, they should be elite defensively, but then they've got the 17th best defense in the league. So their parts don't add up together to actually form an elite defense, whether Portland's on paper don't sound that intimidating, but when you actually bring it together, it's actually working out incredibly well. I mean, they just do little things. They rank 4th in opponents' 3 balls attempt allowed per game. So they're taking away high percentage shots. They rank really high on taking away the corner 3 ball as well. So it's just the little things. But it's been the offense which has been what has to catch up to the defense to allow them to compete in these games. I mean, they're 13th best when it comes to offensive rating in the league. They're dead last in assists. So they don't move the ball particularly well.
Just get it to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, well, that's probably a thing. I mean, Dame's he's averaging over 6 assists, but he's more of a scorer. When it's Dame time, it's Dame time. Yeah. It's not past the Shabazz Napier time or give it up to Evan Turner for a terrible fadeaway mid-range shot.
That's the majority of the guards.
It's very true. So. Yeah. But I mean, Dame, as much as we say that, he's been incredible. Like, he's averaging, again, over 26 points. Over their 7-game win streak, he's averaging over 32 points, and he scored 68 fourth-quarter points. Had 19 against the Lakers with 4 triples to pretty much bury them.
2 minutes, really.
And one of them was from miles behind the three-point line. CJ's been good. He's actually down on last season, so he hasn't been quite as good as last season in terms of he was at 23 points per game, down to 21. But he's still over 40% shooter from 3. Nurkic is one of those ones who, like, you think could take it to the next level, but he's stuck in that, like, good player without going to great. Yeah. I mean, 14 points per game, 8 boards, over a block. So he's respectable by all accounts, but he's just not... He's not the player they need to go to the next level.
Yeah, definitely.
And, I mean, looking at Zach Collins, he's been all right. He's their rookie center, so he's a number 10 pick in last year's draft. Been okay, really slow start to the season, but he had a career-high 12 points against the Thunder, which probably says something, but still, it's better than nothing. And then it's just a lot of role players. I mean, Aminu, Napier, Turner, Connaughton, Davis, Harkless, those kind of guys. I mean, the thing for them is that their run home is really difficult. So 13 of their remaining 18 games are against teams with a winning record. And they still face the Warriors, the Celtics, and the Rockets twice.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's a big
And
ask.
even though they're in the 3rd seed, they're just 3 games in front of the Clippers in the 9th seed.
That's how tight this Western Conference is.
Yeah.
And they've got Timberwolves and Thunder sitting 6 and 7.
They're chasing their tail. And
coming up and
Denver and whatnot are not that far away. So, I don't know. I think if I'm putting, not that I'm a betting person, but if we're going to bet, in terms of making noise in the playoffs, I'd go with Portland over
Pelicans.
the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that, as I said, their base of talent, as good as Anthony Davis is, I think Lillard has the ability to go off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And he can close
he
out
definitely
games.
has the ability to go off.
Yeah.
He can close out games, exactly. And I
And we've
just think,
seen him do it before in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
and
He hit
CJ
big-
has the
big
ability
shots.
to score 40 or 50 points as well.